the BPIP in place and all this shit. And I'm like, excuse me, can we let the child come and can we see what the child's like in our environment before we start putting all of these measures into place? The kid came, we fit in, we nurtured him, not even close to what the principal was saying and what everybody else wanted to do. So if we don't keep an open mind, then we're setting up these kids right away.
That's kind of like my last question. I'm gonna hold it there. I don't know where you have to go this afternoon.
No, I'm all right.
This afternoon. Because my little boy, I gotta go pick him up.
Yeah, no.
But I want to come back.
Yep.
Or you want to go someplace else, closer to where you are. Where are you going?
Oh, my mom's over at. That's why I picked this place.
Okay, you want to hang out? I'll be back in about half an hour?
Yeah.
Or you want to go someplace else?
We can also do this. Do you need it all? Like,
no, I don't want to ruin the flow.
No. All the I's dotted, all the T's crossed. The whole, making sure we've done everything we're supposed to, as opposed to what we need to do.
I think it's inexperienced admin that does that. Right? That tries to check all the boxes. Because they're not sure. They want to cover themselves, so they make it a big show. Because I've been part of those shows.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But I think it's also liability. Well, that's when students come and they have a history of, so you got to have the psych there, you got to have everybody. If you're informed now, you kind of have to even know.
That's exactly what I'm talking about in the sense of they got to make sure their asses are covered instead of taking care of the child. Now, it's a really hard thing to do when you're in such a big, we can call it a company or a business or something or other. You got to make sure that you protect it.
Yeah, more so than ever.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. But as Cheryl Street said, I was talking to her, like this year, and she was at some TD for Princeton Twice Christian, and they basically said we're losing the battle because we don't have enough teachers that can deal with today's children. What we're doing is we're pumping out teachers that are supposed to be able to deliver curriculum. But the fucking curriculum is not as important as the well-being of the students, especially in the 21st century where Toronto years ago was the most multicultural city in the world. And Mississauga is a bedroom community that's probably as multicultural or very close to it. We need to have people that can deal with all of those populations and the baggage that they bring.
I was reporting because I wanted to stop it because I want to say something. Well, I could always believe what I said. But I was at a school. You're in school all the time. And supply comes in. Supply teacher comes in, takes their stuff, goes into the office, comes back, says, "Oh, where's the key?" And the secretary said, "I just gave you the key." "No, you didn't. The admin comes, "Oh, you left the key in there." "Well, that's not my key. I didn't leave the key there." I'm like, oh my God. So after follow-up, talking to the men and stuff, it's so hard to find a supply teacher. They're so bad, so terrible. They don't know anything about it. It's not even about kids. It's a relationship. How to be a people person. So we're losing the battle on that. I'm not sure why we have a depletion of people like that or how it's been going in that direction.
Well, I think,
but there's surplus. I don't know.
There's also, policy, equity policies. We need to have so many women. We need to have so many principal things. I have no problem with that, but get us qualified people, not, you fill a box, so we're going to give you a job. Because that ends up causing so many more problems. We have teachers that their accents are so thick, the children can't even understand what they're saying. So how can a child learn if they can't, hear or figure that out? And I have no problem with the strong accent. But put them in the community that,
that speak their language.
Or can, because, my mother talks like that. Stuff like that.
And this is the response to policy, right?
Yeah.
And how it affects you and your role. But now you have to deal with more policy.
But like I said, I don't worry about policy. You know, I know I should, and I eventually figure out someday it's going to kick me in the ass or it's going to bite me in the ass. But I'm not too worried about it because I also, in the choices I've made in life, my wife and I don't have children. Mm-hmm. I can go teach anywhere in the fucking world. Mm-hmm. I can go teach somewhere and live a life that would be incredible.
Well, next year you're off.
Oh, yeah. I unfortunately, my mother's 85, so, you know, I got to get out of the country before she dies.
But it's a big push-pull. And I think sometimes, we go over the board on what we think needs to happen versus what actually needs to happen. But
it's real quick. Troy. Troy, grade 5, one of my first years. Great kid. A lot of charisma. Really respected his mom because, you know, Troy and his sister were very important to her. She had them dressed well and so on. Troy was a bit of a dick, you know. He was a grade 5 boy. However, saw a lot of potential in him, you know. And look, as he shared with me, I believed in him. More so than he believed in himself. He relied on his natural talents of the gift of the gab, you know, well-dressed, smooth, suave, and tried to pull all kinds of shit, you know. You don't let him away with that. You show him that, all right, I'm in your corner, but I don't care what you're wearing, you know, polo or whatever it might be. Those things have to change. And also recognizing that it's people don't look at the whole. Like, the way he took care of his sister, as much as he resented it, you know, took care of her very, very well. Like, they don't see things. Right in front of them, but they don't see things.
Ford is just one man mug.
I'm wondering if you were,
I'm
wondering why do we see and they don't? Is my question. Or you see, some people don't.
Because I'm always looking to make sure the kids don't hurt themselves in something. You know, I just see it. I just see it because my eyes are open, you know. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, and I don't even, some of them we won't be able to answer. All I know is I show up every day to try to do my best. And I know right now, yesterday I had the Eco Fair. Now here's something. We get to send that grade 6 student to Albion Hill.
What's the bill, please?
Nothing I can do. I can't open any tables right now.
Oh, for the power?
Yeah, it all runs on internet and electricity, unfortunately.
Are you kidnapping us or holding us hostage?
You still have beer and cauliflower. You're fine.
He won't pick up his son. Here, no, you can go. I'll take care of this.